Greetings to everyone at Kings Point. I hope this finds you all healthy and doing well. This video is a compilation of messages from your board, speaking as one, but staying apart. On March 13th, the Federation Board and your facilities management company, Vesta, made a very difficult but unanimous decision to close all clubhouses and amenities in order to protect the safety and well-being of our residents, guests, and staff.
We know that not being able to attend planned community events or go to the pool or work out in the gym, get a haircut, or even have a drink and play some cards with your friends has been difficult. But in hindsight, we feel that the Kings Point community did what was necessary and did their part to flatten the curve. And for that cooperation and understanding, we thank you.
We've heard from various residents that they feel a refund of their assessment is in order. Please understand that we as a board have no plans to issue any refunds from the trust at this time. The assessment that you pay for the amenities are part of your association dues, and it's too early to even know what the financial impact of the pandemic will have on our financials. Therefore, the Federation Board intends to wait until the first quarter financials are released to examine the situation, and we'll consider whether any further adjustments will need to be made to next year's 2021-22 budget. This is the same process we use each year when we evaluate the cost to maintain the amenities that ultimately determine our budget.
If you have watched or read the news, then you all know it's been a fluid situation for over a month, with information changing daily. Governor DeSantis' order to close all but non-essential businesses will expire on April 30th, and we anticipate new orders for the state of Florida. Upon issuance of the new orders, we will be following the lead of the governor, his task force recommendations, the county's emergency policy group, and the CDC. If and when the state regulations are lifted and new guidelines are recommended, we will need to forge ahead in a way that protects, preserves, and enhances the assets of the association with great care, not to assume a liability that we don't need to assume.
So, as we look forward to opening the amenities back up, we are asking again for your cooperation and support. We're well aware that everything's changed and we're all adjusting to the reality of a new normal. With this information, your Federation Board is working in coordination with Vesta on the eventual dates and establishment of the reopening of the Kings Point amenities. They've been developing plans and protocols for a phased opening in compliance with the governor's orders, but with the goal being to also provide a satisfying but safe recreational experience for all. Many of these procedures will be new to us all, and for those who want everything to return to normal, they may frustrate some.
However, we want all the residents to understand that we feel it is our duty to ensure that our COVID-19 response must strike a balance of our civil liberties and public health with what the CDC defines as an at-risk population, especially in the community like Kings Point. While some may be adventurous, we believe that many of you will be cautious and may not wish to immediately return to the clubhouses. Therefore, in addition to the eventual reopening of various areas, Vesta will continue to operate the popular Portico Pickup Program as a to-go order program from the South Club, as well as continuing to schedule and broadcast fitness classes on Channel 732 and KingsPointSunCityCenter.com. In addition, they're making accommodations for groups to communicate via conference calls to assist in physical distancing.
A few new protocols are being put into place. Clubs and groups will be asked to keep a record of attendance for meetings and functions moving forward. These attendance sheets will only be utilized to assist authorities to trace the known virus exposure if someone in a group tests positive for COVID-19 and were made aware of it. No personal information will be distributed or given out. Masks will be required in certain areas where close physical contact is necessary, such as the spa and the salon. Forehead temperatures may be taken as well, and those with CDC temperatures of 100 degrees or higher will be denied access. And of course, physical distancing and occupancy restrictions will continue and be mandatory in locations such as the fitness center and group classes.
The
Additionally, all groups will be encouraged to host meetings via conference call when able. The trans will only carry a limited number of riders who will be required to sit in separate rows. Pools will be limited to the number of occupants and the types of activities allowed. These occupants and the activity guidelines will be strictly adhered to. Some of our special events, services, and programs will not be open in Phase 1, as Rock and Rendezvous, Karaoke Night, Trivia, and also our show series, etc. Clubs and groups that usually have large groups attendances will be limited in utilizing the clubhouse that must be strictly adhered to for the safety of all of us. And non-Kings Point member participation will be prohibited for now.
In summary, this is just a snapshot of what we can expect moving forward. But our intentions are to make decisions with the most up-to-date information available and to reopen Kings Point in the safest and most sensible way possible. We feel this involves a phased approach in which various areas will slowly become available for use and the residents' participation is evaluated. The success of our operation in large part depends upon you, and your cooperation is key. It is ultimately each resident's responsibility to oversee your own health and safety by washing your hands, frequently wearing a mask where necessary, and avoiding people who are sick, staying home if you are ill or in a high-risk category, and staying 6 feet apart. Again, thank you for your understanding and support.